Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I am glad you're here. Just out of the gate, I want to thank my buddy A to Z EDC over on Instagram for letting me check out this knife and hang on to it for 24 hours. Check it out and share it with you guys. Give him a follow. I want to give a big shout out to the channel members. Thank you, and just thank you to anyone who comes in and watches my knife and EDC content. I really appreciate it. So today I've got a specimen here that I was not that familiar with and have really kind of become smitten with it. It is a Something Obscene company, LEK, the L-E-K. This one is the double bevel. This knife was also available in a chisel grind. But this is the double beveled, satin and black with the CPM 20 CV. And what we have here, I'll put it back in this box, is a very, very interesting Wharncliffe knife. It is a sharp by design. It is thumbstud actuated. It's got a really nice, you got your plunge back here. The plunge does come a little bit forward, but you've got plenty of room to sharpen it the way the knife is. But a very interesting grind. If you look at the way this line, actually the height of this full flat grind right here is just devastatingly slicey, super slicey all the way around. The action on this knife is fantastic. It is what I would consider understated workhorse. You've got jimping here on the spine of the knife. You've got a straight spine, and then you've got this wicked double, I guess you'd call those, what, little whoop-de-doos? Double bevels, basically, coming down to this just super sharp. I've got this scar from where I cut myself, and I feel like just digging into it with that tip, because that is a splinter digger for sure. Right here on the blade, you've got CPM 20 CV showing your blade steel, your Something Obscene logo, maker's mark there. This is the black. To me, it looks more like a dark bronze, but it is a black. It's a stonewashed black or tumbled black with this beautiful satin blade. And let's see if this thing will actually cut. That's kind of a joke because it is therapeutically slicey. I have been enjoying it more than you would know because it is so slicey, and more so than just being a therapeutically slicey knife is this tip. I was trying just to lay it on there with no pressure. It takes hardly any pressure to get in there and get your detail cuts. Just amazingly sharp. Fantastic design. This is a knife I've been, the J-Cape, I've been aware of it for forever, right? I think we've all known about the J-Cape, and I know Something Obscene does other designs. I was just not aware of the LEK, and I'm not a good thumb flicker. It's got these triangular studs, I guess if you would, and you can take those off when you're sharpening it. You've just got a T6 or T8 there, but the reverse flick for me is cash money, as I miss it. Thumb flick is fine. I'm just not much of a thumb flicker guy. So this knife is only going to be actuated by your thumb stud. So I can easily slow roll it, or I can easily reverse flick it. Now this is a bigger knife. So if we were going to look at this next to, say, a Sharpie, much bigger than a Sharpie. Look at it next to the Benchmade bug out. And let's look at it next to Spyderco PM2. And guys, I believe it's going to be just a little bit bigger than the PM2 in overall length. Give you some real quick specs and then we'll get out of here. This guy is going to come in at 8.5 inches overall with a, we'll call it a 3.5 inch blade. It's actually a little longer than that. About 3 5/8. No, I'm not going to call it that. I'm going to call it over 3 1/4, between 3 1/4 and 3.5 inch cutting area. Your handle is 4 3/4, and your grip, your inside grip, is 4 inches. 4 inches from this jimped area, which just gives you really good grip, to right here, which I would call the inside grip. But you've got a much larger grip if you needed to grip back. Say if you had a huge hand, you've got actually 4 3/4 inches from here to here, and then your inside is right under 4 inches from here to here. And that's what you've got with this jimping. Again, you've got jimping on your spine, and then you've got this really nice jimping right here to give you what I would consider your point of tactile knowing that that's where your finger goes. Kind of like a choil, except it's a real shallow choil, but that jimping makes it very, very stable. Catches very well. Now this is going to be a little bit beefier knife. Give you a quick weight on it. Over a 3.5 inch blade, but it is going to come in at roughly 5.1 ounces. Call it 5 ounces. But that is a full titanium and 20 CV. Just cool knife. I want to thank A to Z for letting me check it out. It's, again, not my normal jam. And I remember when he picked this knife up, for some reason, and I need to talk to him because it may be another knife he's got. For some reason, I thought it was a hawkbill. But I know these were popular in chisel grind. I think this dual grind is gorgeous. Again, I don't know with my lighting how well you can see that grind line right there. It's just done extremely well. I believe this knife was OEM'd by Riot. I could be wrong. I believe it was a Riot OEM, but the action is fantastic. It just jumps to life. Nice controlled drop shut. Perfectly centered. Got an interesting little place if you want to tie a lanyard here. I believe you can right through there. That's exactly what that is. Again, just great job by Something Obscene Company. I'm a big fan. Just really dig it. Think it's a great knife. And it is the LEK, the L-E-K. Sure, there'll be more drops. Probably not available now, but you can probably get it on the secondary. I think that's where A to Z got it. But guys, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. By the way, the clip is fantastic. Goes in and out of pocket like absolutely nobody's business. Deep carry to about right here. So yeah, really done well. Clip's done right, knife's done right. I'm a fan. A little bit bigger than I'd carry on the regular, but it's a knife that I would love to have in my collection. So that is the Something Obscene Company LEK. Guys, appreciate you checking out the video. Do me a favor, hit the like button. And most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.